What's going on, everybody? James here, redoptionagency.com. 23 years selling full-time on eBay, and I just found a news article from about 9 days ago that I haven't heard nobody talking about, and I missed. So I'm going to read through it and see what it's kind of telling us, and try to look at the positive parts, because as we know, if you watch my videos, you know that checkout has been a huge problem with eBay. Along with, the offers, the number of people that have emailed me over the past 3 years that say they can't check out on eBay is just mind-boggling. A whole lot more compared to the 20 years prior to that. I don't think I've had so many people saying they can't check out since when eBay first introduced the cart system. When they introduced the cart system, that was a huge mess. I remember that going on for quite a while, where it just wasn't working properly. So the past 3 years have seemed like a checkout nightmare. Even my wife had tried to check out on eBay a couple of times, and it wouldn't let her. It just kept airing out. So checkout has been a huge problem for the last 3 years. So I just saw this article: eBay and Checkout.com launch payments acquiring partnership. So I don't know if this is going to mean like they're going to change the infrastructure of the checkout with eBay, or if they're just, handling the money side of it. I'm not 100% sure what this means. So hopefully this will give a little bit more clarity on that. All right, it says eBay says it is making Checkout.com its newest global payments acquiring partner. The collaboration, announced Wednesday, is designed to provide a more seamless commerce experience for shoppers on eBay, with Checkout.com technology, data, and global acquiring expertise helping eBay to maximize payment acceptance. So first and foremost is technology. So I would think that they're going to hopefully fix the checkout problem. This is a huge company. I pulled them up, and we'll look at the companies that they represent also in this video. But this could be at least a huge plus. Also, but you got to remember, eBay's infrastructure is 1995, and it's a mess. So how will something that Checkout.com is going to use, how will it react with such an old website? So hopefully they got the know-how behind it to at least make it work better than what it is working. Goes on to say here, eBay operates at a significant global scale, and our customers value speed, convenience, and safety while shopping on our marketplace. General Manager of Global Payments and Financial Services at eBay said in the news provided. Our strategic partnership with Checkout.com enables us to continue delivering fast, reliable, and frictionless payments experience to millions of customers globally. Well, yeah, millions of customers may have that experience, but what about the other millions that don't? So hopefully this partnership will help the other millions that don't have a fast, reliable, frictionless payment checkout system. So because it's so hit and miss, it ain't even funny. The addition of Checkout.com to our partnership ecosystem highlights our continued commitment toward accelerating customers and business growth through uniquely eBay payments and financial services. The CEO of Checkout.com says payments performance is critical at this enterprise level scale, and our technology, data, and global acquiring expertise will help eBay maximize acceptance in all markets and drive efficiency across its platform. You can't look at this other than in a positive form, because, like I said, the checkout problem has been such a mess for such a long time. They're just now, I guess they realize that they're just dumbfounded with it. So they went out and made a partnership, I guess, with checkout.com, said, hey, we got this problem. We can't fix it. You take it over and make it better. So if they're willing to do that with something like checkout because they can't get it to work properly, what else will they be willing to contract out to actual companies to take control of a situation within the website? I mean, because somebody definitely needs to take control of the search issues. That's probably the biggest problem throughout the whole website that's causing lower sales for all of us, is the mess that the search is. So, so positive on two fronts there. The fact that they're willing to do this because they can't get a handle on something that's not working properly. At least that's from my perspective, outside looking in, and with a company that is their only job. So, with eBay, they've got a million jobs going on at one time. So, the partnership is happening at a time when retailers are looking to their acquirers for insight into optimizing payment strategy, as Payments wrote earlier this month. This can include things such as streamlining checkout processes and implementing alternative payment methods designed to court to new customer demographics. So that could be like your Apple Pay and stuff like that, right? I don't know if I don't use Apple Pay, so I don't know if it's incorporated into eBay yet or not, but I remember reading that it was going to be, but have they done that? I don't know. I don't use it, so I'm not sure. Merchants are acutely aware that frictionless experiences drive sales. As this person said with checkouts, payment optimization that report added means more than just lowering fees. Retailers are turning to acquirers for insight on improving authorization rates, reducing chargebacks, and even strategically routing transactions to realize cost savings. So that's another thing I didn't think about. Bringing down cost with a bigger company. It could be something like Pirate Ship does with international shipping, right? If you go and ship your stuff internationally through Pirate Ship, they're doing volume based, so they get things cheap at a cheaper price. Well, if I'm reading this properly, that's could be the same side on the credit card fees and such. So maybe this company gets a lesser credit card fee as opposed to what eBay does, and in the end, eBay makes more money. So I don't know if that's how it works or not. I'm just guessing on that part. Data from Payments Alliance study shows that 50% of consumers weigh the ease of a merchant's checkout process when deciding where to shop. That's another thing. If people are not able to check out on eBay, they're not going to sit around and keep trying and trying and trying. There's too many options out there these days. They'll just go someplace else. Like when my wife was trying to check out on eBay and couldn't, she just went to Amazon and bought it. So and if that's just one person, just think of the millions that have done that. Or at least hundreds of thousands, if not millions. Everybody wants to streamline the checkout process. That's what is driving payments. Vice President said, if you create too many hurdles in the checkout process, you might lose the payment. Yeah, the biggest hurdle being it doesn't work. But by looking at transaction data across various channels, acquirers can help retailers identify inefficiencies while also suggesting improvements that can enhance customer satisfaction, and profitability. Yeah, I mean, that's positive within itself, right? So the better checkout, the quicker. Give us the money. Just get us the money. Stop causing problems for our buyers. So, for example, cross-border retailers are increasingly working with acquirers to localize payment options, providing a smoother experience for international shoppers. So that's it. Like I said, got to be positive all the way around from all the aspects for all the reasons I gave. If you can think of any other reasons, negative or positive, throw them in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Like this video, comment, and subscribe if you are not. And I will see you all in the next video. Later.